Hello, hello! I'm the official name raider. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today, we're looking at Glimmet and Glimmora. This one's a bit of an odd Pokemon, but hey, I'm a fan of it, and from what I heard, it's pretty good competitively or some shit like that. So I'm gonna start talking here, because I have a feeling that gemstones might be the thematic of this episode. I'm not sure. I just looked at its origin, because fuck if I know. And I'm seeing that it's like based off possibly sea creatures, possibly these flowers that emit like poison, nightshade, plant. That's the gist, but I don't see any reference to gemstones. So just know that I see this. We're gonna go down here to Quarry. Again, it's a rock type, so I get it. But Quarry is one we mentioned like recently, so for the sake of that, I'm highlighting it, but that's about it. Okay, so I'm reluctantly highlighting this one because again I feel like it's gonna be a nothing ass episode. Because this actually makes me think of like Pokemon Stadium style, where a trainer would take some doofus ass nickname and do a minor alteration to it, but make it thematic. So Glimmora, Q, Bone, kind of shit. And that's what that makes me think of. And then if I scroll down even further, there's Sickness, which I feel also leans into that. So not sure where this is pulling this from, but sure, whatever. And then right below it, because I was just looking up the comment suggestions just to have it ready, and then it looked like, which I might as well check it now since I'm talking about it. Yep, phase on. I'm not going to read the rest. So when I saw Aether, I thought about that, and I was like, did he say Phazon? Phazon's one that's been brought up in the past before. I think the best choice Chaotic suggested for that, or maybe Metroid was just suggested, was for Nihilego, because poison, Phazon, jellyfish kind of thing. So I remember that one being a very strong contender, but Aether makes me think of Prime too. I know Aether means more than that, but I'm just letting you know where my dork-ass mind is going. Thardus is also here. That's, like, indisputably Metroid, but Thardus is an ice rock monster. I mean, it's a rock monster in the ice world, but, like, I don't know what he's doing here, but alright, go ahead, keep shoving Metroid in my face. I like this one too. I'm also a fan of this. This is inspired by the Velvet Blue from Resident Evil 4, which is just this little gemstone that you would pick up, which also kind of works, I suppose. But Resident Evil 4 and Paldea are both based on Spain, so that is a nice extra layer. But Velvet Blue, even without context or origin or knowing what the fuck it doesn't sound bad. It's fine. It also kind of makes me think of like what else from Resident Evil 4 could work. And the first thing that comes to mind is like the Red 9. I don't know, that one kind of just stands out to me. I feel strongly that we've seen Cyanide in the past before, because I feel like my dumbass was probably like, I like it because Metallica, which, yes. I don't know, I feel like I'll probably have it written down. It's fine, I don't really have a strong feeling one way or the other. My bad, I thought for whatever reason there was an R in her name and it was Greta. No, it's Gita. Okay. Well, yeah, signature trainer, it's worth mentioning. The music you're hearing, it's the champion theme. A lot of people say that she's kind of a bad champion, and personally I think that they should have switched a few things around and made maybe like King Gambit her last Pokemon and Glimmora her first Pokemon. I think that would have made perfect sense, but it's fine, it's whatever, I don't really care. Okay, we've reached the bottom of the first page of Google. This didn't even actually mention Glimmora at all. This one we looked at before. It's the one with the like little thematic thing going on. And in this case, it's fucking Sapphire or something like that. Zafira. It's like Sapphire in Spanish or some shit. These don't mention nicknames because they're Smogon. I don't even fucking remember this, but whatever. We looked at everything. There was stuff to look at. This had like three of the prize, and there wasn't shit on it. So I'm not going to be needlessly harsh on Glimmora because I think Glimmora is a strange ass Pokemon to begin with. So I get it. If you're struggling with ideas, that's fine. It makes perfect sense. Bringing back up the one comment suggestion we have, because I believe that's it, just one, right? Yep, just one. Yeah, we had Phazon, Boney, and Starro. Okay? Yeah, Phazon I'm fine with. The others are just kind of boring. So my idea, I think, is a very... I can't imagine anyone else coming up with this, because I just think it's kind of crazy. So when I was building my team, Glimmora was like the last one I decided I wanted, because I was just like, oh, well, I need this. I think I needed like a poison to help balance everything out and make it fit, but I also needed a special attacker, and he just kind of fit that bill. Problem was, catching Glimmora was a pain in the ass. So I had an idea based off its ability, Toxic Spikes, to name it Spore Spawn. Because I feel like that ability plus the name Spore Spawn just kind of fits. And I think you'd be hard-pressed to argue Glimmet itself doesn't kind of vaguely resemble Spore Spawn. Now, when it evolves, it no longer resembles it. And yes, Spore is not Toxic Spikes. But that was the inspiration behind it, was its ability. So that was my thing, Super Metroid. If you can think of something better that Spore Spawn fits on, I mean, feel free to let me know, but I'm probably just going to keep it on Glimmora, because, I mean, there wasn't anything else anyway, so... Any other ideas and suggestions you have, feel free to put in the comments below. Let us know what you use or recommend. Give a thumbs up to the ones you think are good. I don't have anything else written down. Yeah, that was it. It was just Spore Spawn, and that was it, which is what I personally use.